Hi strangers. This is probably one of my most favorite videos, well, themes of this year. Wow. Because I get to show you guys my favorite snacks. Way, I'm sorry about your diet, but as you can tell based on my decision on the theme, I have just thrown my diet out the window because I've been, like, up until about 6 days ago, it was no butter, no bacon, like, eating in moderation, and, no pizza, and I just can't do it anymore. I'm gonna start exercising more. That's what I'm gonna use to replace my dieting, so that way I can just eat whatever I want and then eat my foods because I love them. So, like, the first thing that I eat a lot is butter cookies, and I've been eating these since I was 2, when I was teething, or whenever I was teething. This is when I started eating these, and I love them so much to this day. Cheez-Its, particularly white cheddar. I like regular Cheez-Its, but I like white cheddar the best because it tastes so good. This is actually not all that healthy. They are baked, so they're supposed to have more nutritional value, but they've still got like 150 calories, and I don't know how many crackers that is, between those calories, because when I eat these, it's usually like a couple handfuls, so yikes. I love orange juice, Welch's, because they don't put a lot of pulp in it. I can't stand pulp. But I love orange juice. I'm actually going to drink just a little bit because I'm really thirsty. I love Sun Chips too, but I can't get the whole bag because I don't have a lot of self-control. So I always have to get the smaller bags of them. I love garden salsa so much. I eat these with actual salsa, but we don't have any in the house, so. And French onion, so tasty, delicious. Now that the deliciousness portion of the video is done, I wanted to comment on Way's personas because I totally agree with that. I think that that is so true. Like, the way that I am, like, I'm real to myself because I know all the reasons why I do things, why I think things, why I say some things and stuff like that. But other people, they have their own interpretation of me. Like, both of my parents have 2 different interpretations of what type of person that I am. My mom, because she knows me a little better, has her interpretation of how I am a lot better. And then my dad, he's just a little skewed, like. And then to each of my friends, they have like a different idea of me, because it's like they know me a little better, they've known me longer, or they can relate to me a little bit more, so they can understand the decisions that I make sometimes. And I think that that's like really something that the world just needs to realize, because everyone's always trying to figure everybody out, and you're just not going to be able to do that without being me, and you can't be me, you have to be yourself. So then, like, I'm the type of person where the more you know me, the more you're around me, the more you get to know me, I guess, because I don't just put it all out there, and just do that. Like, it's in a progression. Like, I don't let a lot of people really close to me, so then when you do, you've got a special place, and like, when people take advantage of that, or when they use it in a way that's just like, I don't know, but that's like one of the ways. And I think that the situation you were talking about with your friend is something that I can relate to, because it does happen a lot, because I've had a couple of friends that have been so into this guy because they see the way he treats other people, Ryan, and he I don't know, because he's got a lot of different personalities, like a lot of different personas, depending on who he's around. Because when he's around his mom, because she is oddly enough up there at our school a lot, because she drops off like huge pans of food for them, for him and his friends to eat, because apparently they're not capable of just buying lunch like everyone else. So when she's there, he is just the sweetest little whatever. And then, like, as soon as she leaves, he acts one way with his friends, one way with his girlfriend, and then one way to all the other girls. Because, like, they don't think that because he has a girlfriend, he's not still a major flirt. And, like, it's crazy because a lot of my friends have just gone down that path just thinking that it's going to be different, because he's just so amazing and great, and he's just such a great person. But then they come up looking really odd and really just sad. And there have been a couple of friends that I've had to, just give them a little reality check, because, like, I hate to see my friends get so, like, involved in this person who is just so fake and just so disingenuous. I don't even think that's a word, but that's how he is. If it was a word, it's him. So yeah. Um, yeah. That's just the basic gist of that. And I love Paper Towns, by the way. That was the second book of John Green's that I read, and I read like all of it in one day, on one of my breaks for something. And the book was excellent. It made me cry toward the end, and I don't even know why, because it wasn't a sad ending, but it made me cry, and I really loved it. I love all of John Green's books. I haven't read Will Grayson, which I have it. I own it, but I'm not really sure where it is. And as soon as it is located, it will be read. That was just totally random. I'm sitting here trying to think of a theme for next week, because this theme was really good. I really loved it. So I will see you guys on Monday and on Wednesday and on Friday. DFTBA. Also, I'm really excited to hear about your secret project. So keep us all posted. I'm sure, like, everybody's interested, because, like, just by putting the word secret in front of something, I'm automatically really, really, really interested.